Unlock the secrets to success with Simone Biles as she shares her top 5 tips for cultivating a champion mindset. In this inspiring video, the Olympic gold medalist reveals her personal strategies that have helped her overcome challenges and achieve greatness in gymnastics and beyond. Whether you're an athlete, student, or professional, these powerful insights will empower you to harness your inner champion and reach your goals in 2024 and beyond. Hit the like button, subscribe for more motivational content, and share your thoughts in the comments below. Let's unlock your inner champion together. Did you know that mindset can account for up to 90% of your performance? Simone Biles' journey has been anything but smooth. From a young age, she faced numerous challenges, including overcoming injuries and the immense pressure of competition. Biles' story is even more inspiring when you consider her early years. She spent time in foster care before being adopted by her grandparents. This background instilled in her a profound sense of resilience and determination. In 2016, she made history at the Rio Olympics, but it wasn't without its hurdles. Despite her triumphs, Biles has been open about her struggles with mental health, especially the twisties, a condition that disrupts a gymnast's spatial awareness. Her resilience and determination to push through these obstacles are what set her apart and make her a true champion. One of the most significant turning points in Biles' career was the Tokyo Olympics in 2021. Her decision to withdraw from several events to prioritize her mental health sent shockwaves through the sports world. This bold move highlighted the importance of mental well-being, even for the greatest athletes. Despite the intense scrutiny and criticism, Biles stood firm in her decision, ultimately making a powerful statement about the importance of self-care. Her eventual return to compete on the balance beam and win bronze demonstrated her unyielding spirit and champion mindset. Once said something so powerful, it stuck with me. I'd rather regret the risks that didn't work out than the chances I didn't take at all. Isn't that the truth? Today, we're diving deep into the champion mindset of Simone Biles, a woman who needs no introduction. Her name is synonymous with extraordinary talent, unmatched skill, and a spirit that soars above any challenge. Her achievements, both on and off the mat, are a testament to the power of a truly remarkable mindset. We're going to uncover the secrets behind her mental fortitude, how she's conquered not just the gymnastics world, but also her own inner world. And most importantly, we're going to break down how you can apply these very same insights to your own life, to your own dreams, to your own journey towards becoming the best version of yourself. Get ready to be inspired. 1. Failure is your fuel. You don't become the greatest of all time without facing a few hurdles along the way, right? Every stumble, every fall, every missed landing, those aren't failures, they're lessons in disguise. Simone has openly shared that she's not afraid to fall. She knows that every time she gets back up, she's learning, growing, and getting stronger. And isn't that the truth about life too? Think about a time you stumbled, fell, or even crashed and burned. It hurt, didn't it? But you learned something invaluable from that experience. You picked yourself up, dusted yourself off, and found a new way, a better way. Simone's story reminds us that failure isn't the opposite of success. It's a stepping stone on the path to success. It's about reframing those so-called failures as opportunities, as feedback, as stepping stones on the path to greatness. So how do we do that? How do we shift our perspective to see those stumbles as fuel for our journey? It starts with giving ourselves permission to be human, to make mistakes, to not have all the answers. Because the truth is, none of us do. But when we embrace our imperfections and look at our setbacks with a curious mind instead of a critical eye, that's when real growth begins. 2. Prioritizing mental wellness. We all know the importance of physical health, right? Eating right, exercising, getting enough sleep. These are the things we focus on to keep our bodies strong. But what about our minds? Just like our bodies, our minds need to be nurtured, cared for, and given the space to rest and recharge. Simone Biles, at the height of her career, made the courageous decision to prioritize her mental health, to step back from the world stage to focus on herself. Think about the courage that took, the strength it took to say, "My well-being matters, my mental health matters." She reminded us that it's okay to not be okay, and that sometimes the strongest thing you can do is to ask for help. We live in a world that often glorifies the go, go, go mentality, the idea that we always have to be on, that we have to be strong and resilient all the time. But the truth is, we're all human. We all have limits. And it's okay to reach those limits, to acknowledge when we need to take a step back, to breathe, to refocus. So how do we prioritize our mental health? It starts with listening to our inner voice, that little voice that whispers when we need a break, when we need to slow down, when we need to prioritize our well-being. And let me tell you, sometimes that voice is a whisper, and sometimes it's a roar. Learn to listen to your body, to your mind, and to give yourself permission to honor what you need. Because when we take care of our mental health, we're not just taking care of ourselves. We're taking care of our ability to show up in the world as the best versions of ourselves. 3. The power of authenticity. One of the things I admire most about Simone Biles is her authenticity. She is unapologetically herself, both on and off the mat. She's not afraid to use her voice, to stand up for what she believes in, even when it's not the popular thing to do. And that, my friends, is true strength. In a world that often tries to put us in boxes, to tell us who to be and how to act, Simone reminds us that the most powerful thing we can do is to be ourselves, to embrace our quirks, our imperfections, our unique perspectives. Think about it. What makes you, you? What are the values, the beliefs, the passions that light you up inside? When we stay true to those things, when we let our authentic selves shine through, that's when we attract the right people, the right opportunities, the right experiences into our lives. It's about living a life that's in alignment with our values, even when it's hard, even when it's uncomfortable, even when it means going against the grain. Because at the end of the day, the only approval we truly need is our own. So how do we cultivate authenticity in our own lives? It starts with self-reflection, with taking the time to get to know ourselves, to understand our values, our beliefs, our passions. And it takes courage, the courage to be vulnerable, to show up as our true selves, even when it's scary. 4. Blocking out the noise. Imagine being on the world stage, the weight of the world on your shoulders, millions of eyes watching your every move. The pressure is immense, the distractions are endless. And yet, Simone Biles makes it look effortless, right? That's because she's mastered the art of focus. She knows how to block out the noise, to quiet the doubts, to stay laser-focused on the task at hand. It's about training our minds to stay present, to stay focused on what we can control, even when the world around us feels chaotic. Think about the things in your life that distract you, that pull you away from your goals. Maybe it's social media, maybe it's negative self-talk, maybe it's the opinions of others. Whatever it is, recognize it and make a conscious effort to minimize its impact on you. Now, I'm not saying it's easy, but it's essential. It's about learning to manage those distractions, to create boundaries, to protect our energy and our focus. It might mean putting your phone on airplane mode. It might mean saying no more often. It might mean creating a dedicated workspace where you can focus without interruption. Remember, your attention is precious. It's your most valuable resource, so be mindful of where you direct it. 5. Finding your support system. No one achieves greatness alone. Behind every champion, there's a team of people who believe in them, who support them, who push them to be their best. And Simone Biles is no exception. She's surrounded by a team of coaches, family, and friends who provide her with unwavering support, love, and encouragement. Think about the people in your life who lift you up, who believe in you, who you can be your authentic self around. These are your people, your tribe, your cheerleaders. Nurture those relationships, cherish them, and don't be afraid to lean on them when you need it most. Because we all need a shoulder to cry on sometimes. We all need someone to celebrate our victories with. And we all need people who remind us of our strength and resilience, even when we can't see it in ourselves. Now, finding your tribe, building that circle of support, it takes effort, it takes vulnerability, and it takes being open to giving and receiving love and support. Reach out to those who inspire you, who lift you up, and who you know have your best interests at heart. Surround yourself with people who empower you, who challenge you to grow, and who remind you of your own inner strength.